Hello guys, this is Gun Crazy 81 again, and I'm going to be doing the next step on my Ruger 1022 zombie project. And I added in a couple things. If you guys haven't noticed yet, I went and bought a stamp. I actually had one made for me. That's the biohazard stamp. So my good friend Christina hooked me up on that. I appreciate her doing that. So I just added it in 4 spots. I did one there. I did one there. And I did one there. And then one over here. And I also did one right there. And this one actually came out the best. And I also did a cool little thing. I just put the Small Channel Mafia on there. I thought that'd be kind of cool. And I also put my YouTube channel, Gun Crazy 81, and I also put in loving memory of my dad, and I put his birthday on there. So I thought that'd be kind of cool. So now I'm going to be going over what I'm going to be using for my stain in my wood conditioner. Now I don't get paid by Cabot stain, but I do sell their product at work, and I do stand by it. It is a very good product, and this is what I'm going to be using for this. Now the first step I'm going to be doing is the Cabot Pre-Stain Wood Conditioner. Now what this does is when you put it on there, it's just going to open up the pores of the wood, and it's going to make your stain have a deeper, richer, better penetration and color. So what I'm going to use for this is I'm going to use just an old t-shirt that I have, and I just cut it up. I didn't really need it. So what you want to do is just kind of soak it in there, just like that, and just kind of want to put it on there. And you want this wet. You don't want this to dry at all. They recommend this on the can that you put this on first, and then you put your stain on while it's still wet. So just keep doing that until it gets all wet. And like I said, don't be afraid to put it on there. This is really good stuff. I've used this before, and it does a really good job. I think this is going to come out pretty cool. So I'm just putting this on really heavy. Okay, so I'm gonna turn it off now, and then we're gonna get on to the staining part right here in a minute. So we'll turn it off right now, and I'll be right back. Okay. Okay guys, I'm going to be using the stain now. This is like I said earlier, this is the Cabot stain. It's a natural stain, and I actually I made this stain my own color. I actually created this color. So it looks a little dark there, but once I get it on the stock, you'll see how it comes out. Now this is still wet, and that's what you want after the wood conditioner. So what I just got another piece of t-shirt, and I'm just going to dip it in. Like that, and then I'm going to put it up on this butt end like that, and I'm just going to start going over it. And I'm going to put this on a little heavy, because we're going to be wiping this off when it gets done. And I think this is going to be sweet. I'm going to just keep going along here and take this process. This goes by pretty quick. You want to make sure that you kind of put a little bit of pressure, but not too much. And just keep dipping it, because you want this to be wet. As you can see, it's going on pretty decent, actually. Not surprised by it, but most of this stuff is going to come up here real soon. And with this stain, you can actually do a couple coats depending on how dark you want it. And I'm probably going to end up doing a few coats. Now most of you probably are worried about the zombie part where it's red, but it's not a problem at all. It'll all come up pretty good. So just make sure you get it around and just let it penetrate in for a minute. And then what I'm going to do is just grab this t-shirt and just start gently wiping it like that. You don't want to take too much off, but you want enough to be on there. And with this part, I'm just gonna just lightly go over it. There's a spot here I missed, so I'm gonna just go back over that like that. Get on the inside a little bit. And like I said, you can do 2 coats if you're not happy with the way it looks. You can always add more to it. Now, I recommend if you're going to do 2 coats on this, you let this one cure for 24 hours before you add your next coat. That's just going to give it better penetration and let it cure a little bit. So that's what it's going to look like. I'm going to turn it off because you guys probably don't want to be bored by the rest of it. So I'm gonna finish it up, and then I'll get back to you. Maybe I'll give you guys an update. I'm probably going to do another coat, just darken it up a little bit. So thanks for watching, everybody. Let me know what you think about it, and I'll get back to you guys in a little bit. Thank you.